Sinister?
Okay,
Mr. Sinister.
welcome to the first live stream. I did not swap my feed, so it's just us talking. So I'll do that.
Talking.
Welcome to the first live stream, guys. So, HH, state your most controversial political opinion now.
I mean, we probably could with the conversation we had before, but that's a different topic. Probably.
You're making it sound way
I
worse.
rem-
You're making it sound way worse than it actually was.
I remember there was a YouTuber I used to follow. It was the Random Gaming Critic, if anyone knows it, and he had a thing. Like he gets super woke in his mentions, and then one random guy was like, "Ah, man, I can't follow you anymore."
Yeah?
Yeah?
Paired like Random Gaming Critic saying, "I don't want these type of people in my server, in my like servers and communities to be like violating his Second Amendment rights." And I'm like, dude, it's a Discord server, not a legal procedure. People cannot want you in a Discord server. That's not your freedom of speech.
Really get music. But yeah, so funny story why we had to restart. So
Mhm.
I was sitting here, getting everything set up. I was gonna wait like 10 minutes for a stream start, get everyone in, get people funneled in and all that. Right as soon as I reached over to click the switch white mic. Okay, I'm just not lighting up on Discord. That's cool. But now I am.
Mhm.
Weird. But I was like, oh, I'm gonna flip over instead stream. You know what I did? I full blown just punched the shit out of my PC and it went flat on my table and my screen immediately glitched the fuck out and I went, uh-oh. Stream like paused and all that because it was glitching out. So I then picked up the PC and slapped it on both sides twice and then it fixed itself and went, cool, we're back. My mouse is not moving. What do I do? My mouse is not moving. So I had to fully restart my PC. And now we're here. I full-blown just punched
How
the
more
shit
people
out of my
here,
PC.
at least.
It is a very good
Get off.
way to promote. Yeah, it was totally on
One would
purpose.
hope.
It was a promotional
Yeah.
stunt, actually.
Technically,
all
it's more content. More content. You know, you get 2 streams.
You do
Yeah,
get,
just have the
you
one
get
stream
2
was like
streams.
1 second.
Hey, the other one was 10 minutes, but it was nothing. Didn't have music
A
playing.
stream, but every 30-second it ends and turns into a new stream. That's what we call consistent uploads.
Stream edging.
I do. Hey, I have consistent uploads. I'll have you know. Justin,
Barely by the will of God somehow.
hit me with
don't know.
a 6. I want to hit me with 6.
You
hang on.
Actually, yeah.
I can open this. There we go. There we
The
go.
amount of people, HH, that I said I'm sitting next to Fujimoto and killing him is
I've seen a lot of
astounding.
people do that, but hit me with a. I'm going with 6.
He
That
kind
sounds
of
too
has
bad.
it. He kind of has it coming, man. I don't know.
Look, my actual would be sitting next to, it would be 6 as well, because they won't bother me, and I'm a social person. I'm not talking on the plane. Unless you're the most interesting person in the world, I'm not talking to you on a plane.
A lot of
Okay,
people are going to be
okay.
going 5 because they're gooners and they're like, oh, but beam. And it's like, you don't want to sit next to power for a 6-hour flight. You're going to
You
kill
don't-
yourself.
Yeah,
It's
you
going to
don't
smell
want to sit
so
next
bad.
to Beam for a 6-hour flight.
I mean,
flight, man.
I could
It's an
handle
8-hour
beam, but the
8-hour flight and
stench
also,
is
like-
going to be so bad.
Also, like 8-hour flight.
Mhm.
I'm not flying 8 hours, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I
I'm
I
putting
could
a-
fly 8 hours if they have funny shows on the like screen. If it was like no shows, no nothing. Just
One,
raw
what?
dogging
Hang
it,
on,
no.
hold up. Anyone who answered 1, leave. You, God, no. We know what you are. And it's not going to work.
It's look. I can respect the game. Okay.
What game? Also, 2 could be interesting, but 2 is
you-
kind of boring. 2 is just like, it's a dog. Do you want to, like, chill with a dog for 8 hours on a flight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe.
Do
Use
you
a
know
dog
how
with a
content I
chainsaw. There's
could
like
be?
a random chance I get fucking gutted.
Okay, you have a cute dog on your lap, but it could randomly kill you. I feel like that's a fair trade-off.
3. Okay, here's the problem with 3. Let's go step by step. 1, you're a gooner. If you choose 1, you're a gooner, and it's not going to work out. All right, she's going to ignore you, and not in the hot way. It's going to be in the bad way. Okay, you're going to feel real
I
uncomfortable.
mean, that is okay. 1 is actually pretty good because, like, yeah, you're just gonna have a flight.
Yeah,
It's just a
yes,
normal
but like you
flight.
have so many different options you could choose from. 2, that's just a dog. I mean, you could do that. That's fine. Just watch out for the chainsaw. Don't get stabbed. 3, how do I explain this? You know that one couple in high school that's a little too touchy-feeling? It's gonna be that for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Do you want to deal with that for 8 hours?
Yeah.
Have you heard of
You're gonna overhear.
9/11?
Four's the same situation. This whole row, you want to go in this row. This row's gonna be fucking whack. That's gonna be crazy.
As I
Okay,
said in
four,
the chat,
four
I'm-
is four is cooking. I'm afraid.
I'm sitting at 4 and watching. I'm sitting at 4 and watching. Okay.
Who's
I'm
7?
egging it
Non-enemy
on.
viewer. Non-enemy watcher. Can't believe you.
I
5.
should probably open the stream.
5, that stank.
You can see
You're gonna
the
smell real bad. I don't want that. 6 is chill. 6 is aight. 6 is fine. That's just a normal. That's just 2 normal people who have like day jobs.
Okay, but that is also the fucking window scene. So
That is her. You do have the worst seat.
Oh, you mean the window? The window seat's the worst.
When
seat.
the
You get
window seat's the
seat
worst
out-
seat. You want aisle row.
Yeah, have you
Of the
ever
plane.
flown a plane for like more than 4 hours,
I have.
man?
Okay, not for more than 4 hours, but
Yeah, shut up.
Okay, here's the problem.
Nightmare.
I just
Just
realized
nightmare.
this problem. 7 looks
Dude.
decent because it is just Kwang Chi. However, you do have to deal with power behind you, and she's gonna kick your seat like a toddler.
yeah, she would.
She would. You know, maybe she's right about that.
Maybe she's based a little bit with that. Okay. And
8 is doing the
seen
world a
a-
favor.
how many people want to kill that man? Okay, I feel like. Okay, no way. Actually, if you try to kill Fujimoto right behind Violence, he would stop you. So it's a problem.
Yeah, you gotta be like, okay, but like you gotta be,
You gotta be discreet about it.
yeah, you gotta be discreet about it.
He's literally the only one in this plane, other than like I think Aki, that would care if you tried to kill someone. That would like try to stop you if you tried to kill someone in front of him. Okay.
Yeah, and then there's 8, which 8 is if you want to, you know, get some blood on your hands. That's where you go for 8.
Oh, I left.
HH, give me a PNG of this. We need to make a JJK D&D version of this. Give me a plain PNG right now.
Sure.
I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I guess.
Get good at Photoshop.
Weren't you gonna like work on a system or something?
Or
This is
literally anything
working.
else.
The plane seats top view.
Look, this is how This is how quickly we get distracted. In actual sessions, we just cut it all out. Okay.
This is how it is to actually like develop a system. This is when we actually like try to
Usually.
work on something to
Okay.
develop. Yeah.
Most of the development is either us arguing for like 1 hour, then getting distracted for 1 hour, then spending like
Okay,
30
chat.
minutes tops on the actual topic.
Which are we doing?
Okay, there's this, I guess. That's the best I can give you. Sorry.
Yeah, we can do that later. I guess we should work on something.
Void, we're doing a probably official one. Sadly, the wall isn't gonna be here. That's the first. Oh no, not the first mention of the wall in the channel.
We've mentioned it before. The hacker's been on stream. Stream.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's already consuming me.
His brain is already corroded.
Alright, there's a poll. Choose which one we're doing.
I'm voting, so
I'm
so that's hopefully it's not biased. Also, what do you think is gonna be happen? What do you think they're gonna suggest?
People might get creative. They might get unique and different. Who knows?
Are you stupid?
They might have taste.
Also, 16 viewers. Goddamn.
I did add everyone. That does help.
Yeah, it's a big server.
I also gave them technically a 30-minute heads up.
By ending it 30 minutes. You should do Minecraft.
Minecraft D&D.
Amir-
Please, chatter,
Amir
explain to
Smith.
me how that would work. Explain to me how that would
Amir
work.
Smith, if you want Minecraft D&D, there's a system called D&D 5th Edition, and just not doing anything cool with D&D 5th Edition. Actually, wait a second. I'm sure that exists somewhere. Let me look that up. Let me look that up.
There definitely is a Minecraft D&D.
Yeah, Minecraft D&D mod for sure.
Not just a mod, but like actual, like a TRPG system. Nope, but also like nope. But what I look like is people saying, "How would that even work?" Because most of the experience in Minecraft is like, walking around. It can't really be
Yeah,
imagined.
it's like half of it is walking around and half of it is like bad combat. So
Yeah. Also, if you want to role play with Minecraft, you can enter Minecraft, get with your friends, and start role playing characters. Like you could just do that in the game.
Yeah, just literally play Minecraft. You just play Minecraft. This is what you do.
You play Minecraft with your friends, and if you want to the roleplay aspect, you make characters in your head. Okay?
fuck.
We've all seen enough Minecraft roleplay content on YouTube so that you Minecraft SMP. You want Minecraft D&D? The Dream SMP. That's your answer. The unstable SMP.
Why do people call RPGs D&D? Because it's just the colloquial term at this point. If you walk up to a random person and go, "Hey, do you play any TTRPGs?" They're gonna go, "What's that?" But if you go, "Hey, do you play any D&D?" They go, "Oh, I know what that is," because it's just, how it is.
Yeah, there's a reason I run the D&D club, and it's not the TTRPG club, because when it was the TTRPG club, no one joined.
Exactly.
But when it was D&D club, even though we specify we play other TTRPGs, we don't just do D&D. It's
Yeah, it's called a metonym, actually.
mm-hmm.
It's when something that is like when a product becomes
As known
representative
as
of the
like
whole.
what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you don't drink like people don't drink sodas, they drink Coke. I want a Coke, give me a Coke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's like, I mean, I guess it depends on where you are.
Yeah, like
Yes,
it depends. It
I
obviously
run a
depends where you
club,
are, but like that is what I'm talking about. Like, oh yeah, some places where you just
Yeah,
like a
because some
brand
people
that's
call
Coke.
like soda Coke, but that's like deep, like either deep South or like deep Midwest.
Yeah, but also like think of any
Yeah,
brand.
so
like,
uncivilized and this idiotic people.
like your mom calling any video game a Call of Duty. That's like the same logic.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can.
There has to be better examples, but like
There are
more
better
popular
examples.
examples.
Look, there are better examples of Portuguese. I just can't use them for obvious reasons.
Any Portuguese people in the audience?
I would assume not.
Oh yeah, going to looking up something to googling it. Yeah, you're googling something, even though you're looking something up. You're googling it.
Yes.
It's the. Mm-hmm.
That would be an
Yaoi
example.
or Yuri. All of them. Actually,
hey, clown.
If I had to pick one, on stream, okay. Yuri is better. Yuri's better written on average. Just on average, it is. Sadly, both
Yaoi
are
has more
good, but
Yaoi has more hype moments though.
it
It's
has
a
more
mood
hype
thing.
moments,
It's
and
a
I've
mood thing.
seen more Yaoi series, but like it's okay. There's a phenomenon. If you go to like Webtoon or anything like that, okay, look at Yaoi there. It's the same two characters with the same dynamic, like for half of the series, and I cannot deal with that. It annoys me so much. Okay,
Nuke? Truth Apocalypse?
if I have to see one more series where he's like, oh, the small and pale skinned civilized one, and the big and scary ambiguously dark skinned one, I'm going to shoot myself through the heart, not even through the head, through the heart, to make sure.
That is a good way of maybe surviving that. I'm afraid.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know we.
You're more likely to survive a shot to the heart than to the head.
But what if you were
Okay,
too
I'll
late?
do both. I'll get 2 guns. Mhm. Okay. I'll do what everyone who's an enemy of the CIA does, and somehow shoot myself 15 times in the back. Okay.
Does work.
Anyways, I think your poll is finished.
Probably. I'll just gotta check something real quick. Why is that monetized?
You might miss your heart. I have really bad aim. I might miss my head. You never know.
You would be the type to miss your head.
I tried to shoot myself, but somehow I missed my head.
Yeah, you're like good at failure.
Why are you so mean to me all the time? What did I do? He's like this all the time.
Hey, I moderate my language on screen, okay? Not all the time.
Actually, there was a person who survived a pipe going through their head. Yeah, but that's like a 1 in a million chance. And also, I'm not that guy.
Also, like, even if you survive a shot to the head, like, you're probably getting like some really bad brain. Your brain's
That,
getting
that
the guy
usually happens.
The guy survived the pipe through the head. He was not a perfectly fine individual afterwards.
Yeah, he became a chronic rambling alcoholic with anger issues and couldn't hold any fucking job ever again.
Yeah, because he went through a pipe. The pipe went through his head.
Yeah, because a pipe touches his mind.
Okay.
Yeah, the problem isn't the pipe going through his brain. It was the fact that it touched his mind. That was the real issue.
Mm-hmm. Special grade Fuyu Wed. When he locks in and stops playing badly. The end.
Alright, I guess we're doing JJK. Even though I don't.
Oh wow, I could never have
Hey,
guessed.
there could have been some people who liked Black Clover.
Yeah, I voted for Black Clover, but in the channel where your longest series is JJK D&D, the profile picture is JJK D&D. I wonder what they're gonna pick.
God, no, we can't do JJK. It's 67%. Oh no.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's gonna take 2
Black Clover it
seconds.
is then.
Through our completely arbitrary reasons, we have decided to not honor the poll and instead go for the.
We've decided that your opinions, the democracy was a lie. Democracy is a joke, anyways. So, we're not doing this shit. It's we're not.
Yeah, I'm finally actually making the how to make NPC section, because I've never done that, and I kind of just hope people intuitive. Oh yeah, you just make player characters, which is a very dumb thing to do because they don't. Why the fuck would they assume that?
Mm-hmm. Hey, look. To be fair, it took a while for D&D to make it have like something to help you make NPCs. Actually, no, D&D doesn't have an official one. I don't think it has an official one. So, but that's because D&D has 15 billion character sheets for you to use. So,
Hey, we technically do too.
technically, that's a plug for the Discord server. If you're not in the Discord server, go. You not just make player characters NPCs? Yes, but the thing is, Sometimes you don't need all the information for a player character that you do an NPC. You don't need all that information and all that detail.
Also, it's easier just to say it
Sometimes.
instead of just being like, "Yeah, they'll figure it
Yeah.
out." It's like, yeah, we kind of gotta.
Also,
guess, yeah.
proportionally, you just make more NPCs and player characters.
Mhm.
If you're like, if you're most normal people do that in most cases.
Also, hold
Yeah.
up, rare
Mir.
Yu-Gi-Oh comment. How do I beat Lab with Shadalls? As a Lab player, I don't. You don't get better trap cards. Get a better trap card lineup.
Just play Paleo, okay? Look,
The Mirror Marvel D&D would be
Not
cool. Marvel does not have a power system, so it's kind of hard.
It's called Play the Mass System. That's it's called Go Play That.
Yeah, there's a plenty of superhero systems,
there are
but
so
a
many
Marvel
superhero systems.
specific one is impossible because there's no one Marvel thing.
Also, I think
There's
the
no
person writing that would kill themselves with the sheer amount of lore they have to write in.
I think there is technically an officially sponsored Marvel TRPG, but it's just like make one, you make one. Chat. Man, how far are you away from being a VTuber?
Like a block or two, I'd say.
still need connections.
Gits
Also,
is
like,
somehow Gits is a
less
little
like-
further along the VTuber lines than you are.
Yeah, at least he has react. We have reactive images. That's like about the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're
Yeah.
about even, and then it's just a matter of like the house needs more reactive images, I suppose.
Okay,
could
so
be one
like,
of He could be one of the PNG tubers that just has like cycles to different emotions and like different
Mhm.
keybind.
yeah, but how do you show different emotions with Dante?
Very easy. Actually.
I would assume he gets a new.
I guess yeah.
I-
If you ever got like more popular, would you commission a own art for you, or
Yes.
would you just keep being Dante?
I mean, it's just gonna be Dante. It's literally gonna be okay. Draw Dante, make it a house for a head. Done.
Until then
Okay.
Project Moon kills you in your sleep.
No, it's my OC called
It's my OC.
How say?
I would say
called Virgilius. Actually, I'll have you know.
not Virgil. It's just Virgil. Just Virgil. Just
alright,
making Virgil. Virgil has been used plenty of times.
And then you sacrifice 3 newborn children to get the money for a proper like 3D VTuber rig.
Hey, Hikari has a proper 3D model somehow
No.
on Saturday morning.
Do they?
I'm pretty sure she does.
I think they just have a PNG tuber.
I do think that is on. I could be wrong. It's been a little while since I watched one of her streams. I need
Yeah, I
to
think
get
she
back.
has one.
Well, if she does, that's great. The Houseman does not have the connection, and will still have to sacrifice a couple of newborns. And then he still needs to buy a new PC anyways, because no way he's running a fucking
You think-
PNG.
Do you think old
VTuber
Bessie could survive a
Old
VTuber
Bessie.
array?
From 2000, from like I think 2018. That's like a Dell PC. Not even like it is a Dell PC. Could do that.
She got it in her.
I couldn't.
Just
It
got
wasn't
it.
even. I couldn't even download Marvel Rivals. I tried to open it and it said your graphics card is not good enough for this. We are not opening it.
We're not.
When everyone's so we're not opening this shit.
Hey yo, we could open this, but you will. It's not even that you could open this and explode your computer. Your computer is not even good enough to explode from this, man. Look, we can all join the shite computer clubs.
My PC is like fine.
It just didn't you? It doesn't charge.
It's
It's
charging
charging.
right now. I'll let you know.
Yeah. Hey, move it an inch or two.
You're in the state. You've already
Look.
gotten to the state where you're charging it is a whole hassle. It is on its last legs. Okay, you have like 3 months
A
tops.
system
It
for
still
people.
has-
Okay, hold up, hang on. First off, Void. I'm pretty sure it's Void. I love you. We're not adding a system for people with multiple CTs. If you're having multiple CTs, you're in fantasy land with your own thing.
Oh, if
I'm
you
not
have-
doing that.
You're
If
gonna
you
have
have
to talk to
multiple-
God about that.
If you have multiple CTs, you're everyone else in the player. The
Oh,
rules
it's
is if you
Zura.
do that, everyone else on the table should beat the shit out of you. Hey Zuri,
Also, there aren't that many. Like, there isn't really a difference.
Snow,
It's just,
hold
like,
up. I gotta kill.
have-
I need to kill Snow real quick. So, do you say I'm a cringe player for playing Lab? You play fucking Tearlament. You play Tearlament in like 2025. You play Paleo. Play
Okay.
Stall Paleo.
Hold on now. Hold on now. Let's not be rash. There's nothing wrong with Paleo. Tearlament's yeah, you're right. That's
Okay,
you
tier
gotta
element
kill
during
that.
tier format, that's base as fuck. That was like the only thing you could do. That was cool. The tier element in 2025, backpack meme of just let it go. That's what's happening. It's like just let it go, dog. Tier element's so dead.
I would love to be a VTuber, but I sadly do not have any of, and literally the base book. I do not meet any of the base requirements in my situation, in my funds, anything other than like I'm probably would be a good one if I did do that. Skill issue, Amir, I will find you. You want to talk? You want to talk about not being able to run? My computer lags when I'm running Google Slides, bro. Okay,
See, I don't have that, bro. You guys are like unreasonable. Okay, just cause they need a good position, you know, the angle, it's like fine, like not that bad.
you gotta treat your computer like you treat a woman. I love that joke so much. I'll repeat.
Yeah, it's true though. No, like, yeah, you shouldn't jostle women around roughly.
You should ask Houseman. He just slapped his twice. He slapped
Sometimes you
it
gotta
once
do
and then
it.
it fixed.
Sometimes you just gotta show him who's boss.
I don't know. Don't say that.
I don't associate with this man.
It
Don't
works.
associate with
What can I say?
I do
Sometimes.
not associate with
I'm
him.
not saying that. No, I'm not saying that.
Think of your future sponsorships. Find if you
Got
want to be one of
canceled
those
on your
YouTubers.
first-
Think of the
Cancel on
future
the first
sponsorship,
thing, it's
Justin.
crazy.
Justin, it's never happening. What are you talking about? I
Believe in yourself.
stream with fucking Clown, not stream. I record with Clown, Vlad, and Gold in a session. Have you heard the
What?
things we've said in Dan to Dan? Have you?
What? I was gonna say I thought you were like insinuating they were just so low on the social totem pole that you could never reach the levels of a
No,
sponsor.
no. Have you not? There are some crazy ass bits in that. There's fucking last episode, which is coming out on Wednesday, and you should go check that out. Did we ask like could two? Okay, so the whole thing is there's like an alien race that's like clones of each other. So there's like a female clone, male clone, and they keep on like cloning. And it's like, okay, could they like reproduce? Could they? Is it like
I
is
think
that
we should ask
possible?
Star Wars about that.
And the answer was no, they couldn't. Look, whenever you meet a new alien, you do have to legally ask, okay, how does your species reproduce? This is very important to know.
And you gotta ask about it for a demonstration. You gotta give me that Xeno. I was
Yeah,
was
you
gonna
just
say-
remembered I cannot cut any of this. You just remembered, didn't you?
no because my next sentence was gonna be something that I just realized sounds awful. It was gonna be
Oh,
call
what do
me.
you mean you remember that? That was 4 days ago. Oh my god, I remember. Yeah, that was like 3 days ago.
Look, for Clown to remember that, that's actually a miracle. I think they have the
Oh,
early onset dementia. You gotta celebrate the wins over early onset dementia, all right?
Look, anyways, House, I was gonna say call me the predator, because, but instead I hunt aliens. But going call me the predator in this situation would sound.
Ye- What? It's even worse because the alien we're talking about is like 17. Well, okay, the one we meet is they can age properly.
I,
I mean, yeah, I would be one.
You're 18. It's fine.
We're not doing this Romeo and Juliet laws nonsense.
What are you talking about? It's in a year.
I know, but whenever people think about it, I just think of the
Yeah, the Transformers.
yes.
Good. Who the fuck made that? Who thought that was a good idea? Just, yeah, this guy, he has like a little card in his pocket that explains the Romeo and Juliet laws anywhere he goes. And it's like, what? Why? Why do you have that? Who's the most NPC character in all of Jujutsu Kaisen?
The most NPC Ichi, like Ichi, the black suit.
Jinichi, nah, you're crazy.
I was gonna say Ino. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Also, not Jinichi, fucking Ichiji.
Ichiji, yeah.
I think you're real crazy for saying that.
For saying Ino? Really? But it's like
You know, okay, you know. No, not Eno. It can't be Eno. It can't be Eno.
It's Ino.
cannot
I'm
be my
sorry. God, why did we not include like bars or anything in our thing? What were you thinking?
We made it before we figured out how to actually make cool. Like for my Modulo add-on, I've been trying to work in the style of it, and it looks so weird.
Yeah, for Modulo, just do whatever, man. Honestly, you don't gotta follow this style. This style fucking sucks.
I know, but it's fun to kind of branch out. I love a challenge. But I assume you did not do this shit from what I see for Tokyo Ghoul. You did not do this no bar shit.
Yeah, no, because it doesn't look good, and it's like harder to make it actually look well.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look, we still have some. We still have done some of our best work here, like the philosophy slides. Amazing.
Yeah, but what if we had like no visual flair and we just like wrote a bunch of words down? What if we did that, huh? Have we thought about that? Have considered that?
Maybe we should do that.
I looked up with Jichi, and half of these are meme edits.
Yeah, the buff ones. There's just like overlaid on Toto. Yeah, I remember. I don't know.
I guess here's a production story of making the system. The slide of the philosophies was, I think, my personal pick for the hardest one to design. Not for any reason. It's because I spent like 30 minutes lining up those two images perfectly. So it says I alone am the natural disasters without showing any bit of the honored one. That took so long because I had no idea what I was doing.
Was that before
yeah,
we learned
you're
how to
right.
like cut stuff?
Yes, I
guess
think.
as well.
Is this an wait? Hang on. Is this an overlay? No, it's not. Okay, we did.
I
No, wait, no, because you went into photo like not Photoshop, but you like edit it instead of just like cutting it for some reason.
I just remember it took really long, and then
Oh
I
no,
also
you cut the
think
Gojo one. You cut the Gojo one.
I think it cut it, but it was just bad. It was like you could constantly see the other. It always didn't look good enough. And also another one that took really hard to design was the chanting slide, obviously.
Yeah, I don't remember. It was like all under your jurisdiction, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mostly did the designs, but
Because
at
you were the
near
one who
the
branched
and
out
near
with the designs. We did not.
I mean,
branch out.
specifically for chanting.
yeah chanting. Honestly,
I
but
don't
near the
remember-
everyone else continue.
Because I know I designed some shit. I know I like at least wrote some shit. I don't
Yeah, you
remember
did. You
What did I even do? Other than save the entire system.
And you kind of were just like the grammar guy and like spell check guy for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez, I'm gonna be so mean about it.
Reggie's a good NPC. Reggie's a great NPC.
Reggie looks too standout. He's such a
Reggie Starver is not an NPC, I'm afraid.
What are you talking about?
Also, why is his name Reggie Star? That's I think is he from that's the, like that has to be like a chosen name. This cannot be his actual name. Because he's from he's like the ancient times. No one was called Reggie Star back then.
Yeah, no, it's very strongly implied that it was a chosen name.
Mm-hmm.
Also, no, it's the name of the vessel, not the name of the original player.
Yeah.
So,
Did
like,
Kinjaku just capture from some foreigner and just force fed him a curse object?
Yeah. Wait, is that the case for everyone, or is it just Reggie?
what do you mean? Like, every player is marked under the name of their incarnated sort. Yeah, the person they incarnated into. I'm like 90% sure.
So do we know their real names?
I don't think we do.
Because I swear to God, we've heard like Ryu referred to as just Ryu when talking about his past self, or Kashimo same. I don't think they're like it's the it's like Kashibo, the sorcerer from the strongest sorcerer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they
Edo
use
field or whatever.
Yeah, they use their reincarnated name, not the person they're
But for
possessing's
characters
name.
like Angel,
at least
they
in the
switch
game,
between
yeah,
it.
At
when
least
they're-
in the game, like the game logic of the calling.
No,
game.
Kashimo is called Kashimo. Kashimo isn't like that is what he was called in the past. Same thing with like Ryu, like Uro and all that. I don't think they.
I have to
I don't
check.
think like Ryu's vessel was called Ryu. I think he was called Ryu.
I don't.
Also, it would be wouldn't it be weird for some of them to call themselves?
Yeah, it's like especially with how like egotistical a bunch of these people are. It wouldn't make sense for these
Also-
egotistical people to be like, yeah, I changed my name. It's like they wouldn't do that.
Also, like none of them refer to themselves as that. I'm pretty sure, actually.
yeah, but they don't correct anyone. Why wouldn't they
I-
correct people? Like
I
that's
get
not
it,
my
the
name.
Yeah, I guess.
Like
you know,
Reggie,
okay.
yeah, Reggie. It makes sense because like
Oh.
he's
Because he's a liar. He's a crook. Of course he would lie.
yeah.
When was the Kashimo fight? 190? I was right. Wow, that's crazy. That's the end, but like I'm close enough. Yeah, no, he never refers to Kashimo by name, so. And we know that at least in the calling games because okay, in the logic of the calling games, they're identified by their vessels. That's why Kinjaku is. That's why Sukuna becomes Megumi. JJK for sorry guys, but yeah, Sukuna's called like Megumi Fushiguro. And so, yeah, like I think Kinjaku's still called Surugeto. Let me check that actually, but I know for sure Sukuna's called Fushiguro because he's in his body now.
I believe you on that aspect. It's just that I don't think it would make a lot of sense for everyone to not just completely go with these new names for themselves.
And also, why
And
wouldn't Sukuna change his name then?
And then Sukuna, I don't think cares, but like when because no one personally referred to him as his vessel's name. Like if the games call them this name, whatever. But in like personal conversation, they refer to them by this random new name. I think it doesn't make a lot of sense for all of the players, none of the players to like actually say their name. Like I don't think it makes sense for Kashimo to never correct himself and just like not care about his actual identity. or Ryu for
Yeah,
that matter.
okay. Kenjaku is Suguru Geto.
Mhm.
Megumi is Sukuna is Megumi, and Uraome
Especially,
is Shiori Hime, whoever that. So yeah, I have none of these people have like any real reason to not change their names. So like it kind of has to be a thing of, yeah, no, you're just forced to keep the vessel's name for the purposes of the culling game.
but also like we know Angel Angel is referred to as separately from the vessel.
Well, the player is called Angel, but I'm pretty sure her name is still like Hana in the culling games. Like Tengen
I
refers
know.
to them. Okay, well, actually no, because Tengen doesn't call them the player called Angel. It's like the player that inhabits the angel, something to that effect.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like narrative, like we've seen them. Like some players get that distinction. It would be weird for some others not to. It's just a weird writing choice, not much.
Yeah, I really didn't get people who were like, "Oh my god, the culling game rules are so complicated," and Gege made them over complex. Like they're really not that
It
complicated
is.
at all.
It is overcomplicated, and it is
It
kind
really
of weird,
isn't.
man.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
It's like 10 rules for a death game. I don't even know all of them.
And yeah, a lot of them are just like backup rules for like, oh, we're putting limits on stuff, but that's about it.
Okay, this the Naoya fight, so fucking 45 should be, yeah.
Like it's really just like increase the point value in 19 days or else lose your CT, which kills you.
Yeah, there's no rule stating that like you have to keep the name of the vessel.
And then it's like and then it's just sorcerer's worth 5 points, other people are worth 1 point, but that can change depending on the game master. You know, if the game master's like, oh, that person,
Why is
they're like
chat
super strong,
going
so they're like,
so fast?
huh?
I don't know. People were typing for some weird reason, like
Well,
real
'cause
fast.
we're talking about the important stuff here, Justin.
Yeah. And then if you have 100 points, you can make a rule. You gotta discuss the rule with the game master. Rule cannot end the culling game, basically. And that's it. That's all the rules are. Now the plan itself, that's a little more complex, but the rules are fine. The plan though, that's like really complex.
Hana can talk to Angel on his conscience because that's Angel intentionally incarnated like that. They chose not to take over Hana because they thought that was a sin or something. They're just, I forget that Angel was just like from the Middle East.
Yeah, I
Just
thought that was
over.
pure bullshit when he was like, we were getting like leaks about that from the like event, and it was like, oh yeah, Angel flew from the Middle East to Japan, and it's like, what?
Okay. So, like, assuming Angel was around during Sakuda's time, what time period was that in the Middle East? Let me look that up.
I don't know. It's like
The 1200s was like, if memory serves, is like the fucking Muslim Arabic culture was like beginning to take over like small parts of Portugal and Spain, like the Iberic Peninsula. I don't actually recall which exact
before Japanese
culture that is.
like major Japanese colonization. I'm pretty sure. So she legitimately just flew to Japan somehow.
Yeah, there was a caliphate following, and then they were expanding Islamic Golden Age. Yeah, Islamic Golden Age. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I guess she was just
'cause look,
flying around because it wasn't like, oh, we know this place exists. It's like she just flew around the ocean and somehow landed.
Never
in Japan.
mind. I am like, no, not Edo. Why did I say Edo? It's Heian.
Heian.
Yeah,
Heian 7.
well, it was around the time of
Okay,
12
yeah,
AD to.
Yeah, that lines up like perfectly with the
Mhm.
Islamic Golden Age. That's crazy.
I guess Angel's Islamic.
Yeah.
I guess she's a believer.
I
in
guess it
Islam.
makes sense that because everything is kinda
Yeah,
like,
because of problem because she's. I mean, I guess
because like
yeah, no,
angels are not a
Islam
thing
is
in
right.
Japanese like religion or mythology. It's like, yeah, I guess it makes sense that she would have to be from a different place.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, NPCs are done. I was going to add the NPC like stat block thing you made, Justin, but like no, it's fine. Just go look at the player
Okay.
characters.
I'll add it in the my stuff. Tommy, I feel like there's something you should look at stream at.
Yes, since people are asking for it, we can look at the defunct Black Clover system. Oh, I don't know if I can show that, so hang on. There
Yeah,
we
I
go.
was talking about that turtle. I was like, hey, I think Houseman, you should look at this guy's Black Clover system.
Oh yeah, he sent it to me a while ago. I've looked through it.
Mm-hmm.
Sharing isn't. What do you
Well,
mean
thank you for
sharing is
sending it.
unavailable? Hang on, let me reload. I have to go back here. Oh, hold up. Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. Holy shit. Milkman, thank you for the $2. No one else gonna freak out? Okay, cool.
Well, yeah, no, that's yeah, that's great.
Thank you a
Um,
lot. Thank you a lot.
Thank you a lot, man. But also,
I wish it was me. I wish it was me.
yeah, we're giving money to Houseman. What did he
Hey,
ever
and that
do?
technically meets our goal. You know what our goal is? Of one super chat?
Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't know about that, but yeah, that's great.
Nothing happens. That is the goal. And nothing happens.
No.
Nothing
One
ever
random I'm announcing it for you. One random person here is gonna be selected and gonna be guaranteed a spot on the next.
You know what? I'll make it an actual goal, because that sounds interesting.
No, the person who says the funniest joke is gonna be guaranteed a spot on the next campaign roster. Okay, guaranteed 100%. Okay, so say a very funny joke, and if you I like it a lot, you're into the channel, baby, into the friend group. We'll all personally be your friends.
Sure.
Snow, I love my mother very much. That is not funny. You're bad, and I hate you. And I know where you live too.
You can just walk
Vlad,
up to
Hey,
I-
actual
yeah.
goal. Actual goal, we'll post it. This is a real ass goal. Because that's very much not...
I do believe my friend Vlad is a genius and deserves the praise. I love my
Light-
friends a lot.
a light blue, cyan,
Any.
teal.
We're not doing... I don't know how to break this to you. We're never doing another tournament. Okay, we technically are, but I'm never recording another tournament. That's never happening.
Don't worry, Snow. I love you. Mwah mwah.
Okay, so, hang on. So I am going to make a updated version of this, take some of the wording and ideas and move it to a different system. But here is the system as it is at the moment, as it was before.
Can we make fun of it? Can we make fun of you for if this looks bad?
It looks atrocious.
Or
yes, it looks really bad. I made this like, Christ, probably like 6 months after we made the JJK
6
system.
months.
6 months? How many months?
Maybe a year actually.
No, that was like mid. I hopped on like I joined like not too.
Okay, guys.
Earlier
First off,
than
how
that.
do you
What?
how do you think Leaves of a Clover is as a name? How do you think it is?
I like the name. I think it fits.
Clovers
I
have
wonder
the
what.
True.
I wonder what like system in this little sub community has the best name.
We got Leaves of the Clover, Kaguni and Quinque, Will the Curse.
I was also thinking of Sun
Sun Punch, hands down, because we got
I think Breathe and Live.
Breathe and Live is great. Contract, Sail the Grand Line.
Contract.
One Man's Trash.
Contract is kind of peak.
It's kind of banging. For me, it's One Man's Trash. That's like a really good system name for Gachi Yakuta.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we should look through this. Introduction is really small. I didn't even like link anything, even though it's like, yeah, this system was like no, it wasn't heavily based off Breathe and Live. Unlike Tokyo Ghoul. On spell points. The dice. Oh yeah, here's the link. This is the one where I was just like, I'm changing this dice system, by the way. This dice system is getting changed because I find it too boring. Because the original dice system was just D20 plus your modifiers, but I'm changing that to be the dice system is now going to be like, it's a D20. It's going to be what I call a D20 plus system, where you like roll a D20 and then you get an extra dice based on your level. So like if you're a level 5 in power, you would roll a D20 plus a D6. And then you don't have any, like, the way to get bonuses is that you have to train bonuses. So it's like, if you train strength 3 times, you get a +1 in strength. So now so if you're rolling strength, it's a D20 plus a D6 +1.
Okay, but consider a D100 system?
I'm not doing D100 system. I'm not doing that.
That would be a terrible idea.
We'll push for it one day, okay?
But yeah, the whole point of the system would be like your stat in your level represents like talent, while your bonuses represent like hard work and all that. So like you could have this royal that has like a 15 in like the talent, like in technique or whatever. They have like a 15 in tech. So it's like they're gonna be rolling like 3d20, but they only have like a +5, you know. However, this peasant, you know, they only got like a 10, so they're only rolling like 2d20. But they got like a +10 of their rolls because they trained it a lot. So it's kind of the whole, you know, you can have really high stats and that represents talent, but then you have really low, and then you have like your bonuses, which represent hard work and training. And the training system is going to be better than Jujutsu Kaisen 1, because the training system is going to be like, if you train 3 times, get a +1. If you train 6 times, that +1 becomes a +2. So on and so forth, instead of like train your stats X amount of time, because it takes forever. Then ranking level is pretty simple. Character creation. Okay, I was actually super proud of the... Where is it? All the races. No sauce, by the way. This is like, I think, my second best slide in this system, and it has 0 sauce. Look at this.
Yeah, that's okay. Look, it's before you knew how to like
No
make
sauce.
things.
Yeah.
Also, Black Clover is just so hard to find images for. Oh god, it's so fucking hard.
Look, you have really good spreads. You just have to look
Great
deeper
spreads.
in the
Do you know how hard it is to fit spreads into stuff like this? It's so hard. Actually, it isn't. I think I could figure it out now.
You have, yeah, we have the technology now.
We have the technology.
Oh my god,
If you
the
get Photoshop,
background art.
you'll-
Oh, the background art would go kind of fucking crazy, actually. With
Mm-hmm.
the double spreads. Ooh, yeah. But yeah, every race had their own starting off stats, and they would get an extra stat point in whatever class they specialize in. So the humans were all about craftiness. because that's like a whole. Because I do like that I made the like stealth and sleight of hand thing its own little substat, because that fits into the whole like Zora. Like Zora isn't good when it comes to like magic itself, but he's incredibly like crafty and cunning when it comes to creating spells and all that.
Yeah, and as we know, Tabata really loves Zora and make sure that he was relevant throughout the series and didn't kill by.
Thank you, Milkman, for the $2 super chat again.
Thank you, Milkman. I'm just sad that Zora is such a Zora.
He did. Look, no one did anything after the time skip. I'm not gonna lie to you. The second time skip, my fault. Before we went to Giga.
The characters relevant after the second time skip. Asta, Meliona on a good day. Meliona for 5 minutes, and that's it, kind of.
Then, okay, this was my
25
biggest
minutes is
change I
all
did,
I need.
which was the anti-magic kin, because the idea of the system, or at least the lore of it, is that it's like set 500 years in the future, and Asta has become the new like Lumiere, the Wizard King that, long ago he defeated the Magic Emperor, and his story became legend, that type of thing. And the idea is like he's passed on his magicless gene, because like Asta's thing is presumably to do with his genes. We never got a full explanation of it. It's just, yeah, his mother like.
Oh yeah, Black. You actually have like lore to deal with now, don't you?
I do have lore actually.
And
Yeah,
Asa doesn't become the king, does he?
we don't know. We're gonna have to wait like
3
It
months.
should,
3 more months.
By all basic forms of logic, it should
If
absolutely.
he does
be
not
Yuno,
become the
like-
Wizard King, it's called I'm going to make him become the Wizard King, because that is a dumb idea if Tabata doesn't do that.
I know, and it should be Asta. But like if I was Yuno and I pulled off one of the most legendary one of the most legendary carrying I've in human history, okay, carried an entire kingdom
Oh
on its
Jesus!
back. And I
Milkman,
didn't
thank you
become
for the
Wizard King after that?
$2 donations.
I guess shit. I guess we're getting that goal, huh?
Jesus Christ, Milky.
Motherfucker did the All Might. It's up to you now with the last one.
It's up to you, chat.
Jesus, man.
Okay. But yeah, the anti-magic kin thing is that Asta had children, and those children had children, and they passed on the magicless gene. Okay, this is the biggest, like, fanfic thing I did. Not the like, oh, Asta had children, and those children had, anti-magic. Well, not anti-magic, they had no mana. It's that, okay. So the way anti-magic still exists is that, effectively, Libe was like, hey, I want to go, like, there's like a bunch of devils, like low-ranking devils who have magic, but not enough magic to even do anything. So I'm going to go down there and I want to free them. So they like grabbed a bunch of elf grimoires from those who like don't want to use them anymore, or who are like dying or whatever. Float them with anti-magic, went into the underworld, then just shoved the devils into the grimoires. Maybe like Sekri? Yeah, Sekri.
Yeah, it's that way.
Helped with by like doing the, what the fuck is her magic?
Her lock is like locking magic.
Yeah,
like
locking and seal
locking
magic.
quotes.
Seal them in the grimoire.
Mhm.
Flew them out because like, well, you have magic and you're like kind of made of magic, so we put anti-magic on you.
Yeah.
You die. So put them in the grimoire. Flew out, and it's like, cool. You can't get out, but at least you're in the human world, and if you meet up with these other non-magic people, you can kind of be free for a little bit. And that's-
Okay. Another idea. Libe went back to hell, and he just started going. Had tons of kids, and they
don't
all ended up in the
think
same
demons
situation by
reproduce like that.
happenstance.
I don't think that's how that works.
Libe does.
But yeah, that is my hand-wavy thing of here's how anti-magic exists, because people want to play Asta. That's something a lot of people gotta realize with systems, is sometimes you gotta like break the lore because people want to play as those characters. Like, technically speaking, like there should never be another like anti-magic because of Asta's situation, but it's like people want to
Right.
play as Asta.
I mean,
People
another
wanna play-
super chat.
Also, thank you. Oh god.
Amir Smith.
Amir Smith? I cannot see.
Yeah.
Why is
From
this-
Africa.
Oh, wait, hang on. I can extend this.
Like-
There we go. Amir Smith for the $2. Thank you.
We should make a clover.
A race.
clover
like
list.
cloverless race.
Coverless race. I mean, the whole coverless thing was because of Julius being crazy for no reason.
You and I'm just fucking insane.
He really was. He was just built different. Oh, there we go. Milkman, thank you for the final $2 super chat.
Oh, that's the goal.
Welp, I guess we're showing off the Limbus system. Hang on. The system, mind you, it's just ideas. It might have led you astray a little bit. It is not fully done or even worked on. It is simply just ideas.
Well, I'm gonna head out, so see you guys later.
Okay, let me get that pulled up. So here is the ideas we have for the Project Moon system. We literally, this is all we have. It's just some ideas. I
Yeah, I
hope
mean-
those $10 were worth it, because it's all we got.
False advertising. We gotta kill Houseman. Yeah.
But, okay. So, basically, the main thing we have is how skills are going to work and how all that works. And the idea is that you create skills similar to Breathe and Live. So, it's like so it'll be like so it's going to be like base value and then coins, right? And the coins is what you roll to hit. And the base value in coins and how many coins you get is based on stuff you buy. And everything, like, costs light. So, like, let's say for 2 light, your base value can be 5. And then you can spend another 2 lights to get a coin that rolls a d6. Or just a d6 dice. And then you can buy, and then for another 2 light, you can get another d6 dice. So, if you want to hit someone with this skill, you would roll 2d6 plus 5, and that'd be the roll to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I
obviously
see.
the stronger stuff you get, the more light you spend, so on and so forth. But
Mm-hmm.
there is no, like, substat or stat to roll to hit. It is solely based on your skills. And then the way clashing works is basically as you would have like 3 reactions: dodging, blocking, and then there would be clashing, where clashing is
We
where
have counters.
counter, that would be like a skill thing, and yeah, there would be like counters too, but yeah. But clashing is basically just as a reaction, you can roll 2 skills together, and whoever gets the lower number of those 2 skills removes a dice, and you keep on going until there are no dice, or it becomes a point where it's like, you're not winning this. Even if they like crit fail, roll a 1s, you're not winning this die roll, so give up. You know? And if the person who initiated the clash loses, they take 1.5 times damage. However, the person who initiated clashes wins, they get a free attack and take 0 damage. Also, if the loser loses the clash, it's half light spent instead of full light. So you can't just like, yeah. So it's a little more cost efficient.
I see. You should probably consider that there's a very standard formula for skill 1s and skill 2s in Limbus, at least. So yeah, you should definitely look into those if you want to make more of this. Because like the 3 and then 2 coiner plus 4, that is like every ID has that basically, and then you have like one coin conditional and maybe one clash power conditional.
Yeah, probably. Those would be like the zero cost things. So it'd be like, for zero cost is your... Well, no, it'd just be base application. It'd just be, here's what the base is. And then...
Yeah, the biggest problem in my eyes is that dice don't scale quite as easily as coins do.
It doesn't, but like it is a TTRPG and people want to roll dice, and like coins are a lot harder to roll on like at least virtual
obviously.
systems.
I mean, you could just roll a d4 for heads or tails.
I guess, but that's like messy.
It is.
Yeah. And then the way equipment would work, because like equipment is a massive thing in the Project Moon lore, even though it doesn't get brought up a lot, except for like Ursula. She's like the only one that talks about equipment. If you get like equipment, you basically get a free skill, because the way skill works is that you have like X amount of skill slots, and then you can fill those skill slots with your custom made skills. And obviously there'd be limits on like the skills you can make and all that. It'd be like, this is only available by like people who are at like fixer level, blah blah blah, or whatever. So the way equipment would work is that you get bonuses from wearing the equipment, plus a free skill, basically. So if you have like shock gloves, it'd be like, shock gloves give you +2 to survival, and you gain the shock glove skill, where you deal, you know, it's a skill that's like a 10 plus 2d8, and if you hit even on both of those coins, you apply 3 paralyze or something like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Augmentation would
On
basically just be like skills for all intents and purposes, just like you get leg augmentations, +2 on all athletic rolls or something. Or maybe I might do the oh fuck, I so gotta steal from Sun. I gotta steal from Sun Punch again. I should totally do the contract system thing of you have to spend money to get certain passive or skills.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of a given. Like, yeah, how else would you get fucking like, augmentations?
Like
Also
every
completely
single skill
unrelated.
costs, like some skills cost money.
Yeah, totally. Also, completely unrelated, but apparently a new Genshin character is called Roland, has a mask, and uses a sword.
I need to see that image. What does he look like?
I'm gonna look it up right now. He's probably not a lookalike by any means.
Probably not. Oh yeah, no, I did kind of hear that a little bit, because we had Rain, and then people were like, "Oh, they released 2 Rolands. We got Rain and then Roland from Genshin Impact."
Yeah, I ain't see any of the. I ain't seen this guy. Rolling Genshin Impact, I have no idea.
Found him. I think that's Roland. No, who is that? Yeah, I have no idea who Roland is.
Is he just a okay? He seems to. I mean, at least in the fandom wiki, which very unreliable, obviously.
Was it like Honkai maybe?
He's just a guy. Apparently, like in the lore, the black sword was his weapon.
It's easy. Oh, I see. I get it. Look up Zenless Zone Roland. I understand now. Hold up.
But then this isn't the same verse, is it?
No, but hang on. You need to look at this.
Yeah, no, I'm. Yeah, it's kind of.
That is kind of just Roland.
Roland's like not a fucking very.
To be fair, that is the whole
Like,
point,
he's
is
a
that Roland
striking
is
guy,
not...
yeah.
Where is it? There he is. Yeah, that's... Huh. But yeah, there might be a sanity system in the Limbus system. If anything, is going to be like a Tokyo Ghoul thing where it's RP purely, and it affects combat via that. But there is not going to be like, you're not going to lose sanity mid-battle because that's psychotic.
Okay, but consider that a fucking unique panic type for every player, like you create at the start of the, like you make the panic system when you create the character, and then like a larger mage or a greater like character events you can like change them. That'd be pretty cool.
Maybe.
Panic type is so cool, man.
And then yeah, we were gonna do lobotomy corp stats, so it's like 1, 2 EX, that type of thing. And yeah, that was kind of it. Because we literally have not worked on anything else. Yeah, Shin and Mang, of course, would be in here, but that's a whole different system.
It's also like, man, if you're working to Shin and Mang, jeez, it's very late game stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Back to Black Clover. Anti-Magic Cannon was already explained. Half dwarves. We can finally do. I can finally write lore for half dwarves because Tabata didn't feel like doing it. Which also, I have no idea how to do multi-classing in this system. That's something I'm just gonna have to figure out as we go. Which is a major part being born female, but that doesn't. You can do whatever the fuck you want after that. It's just you gotta be born female. You can do whatever you want after that, though. And then half elves, because I know there are some people who are like, "Oh, I'm gonna want to play an elf," and it's like, if you play an elf, you kill everyone. So you get half elf. You know, you only get half the power of blessed by magic gods. Then backgrounds, there's also a major part, is that you would basically choose your like, you would choose your race plus background. That determines a bunch of stuff. But yeah, the major thing is like each kingdom gets an extra starting stat, which actually works really well with my whole dice system. It's gonna make for it. And then on top of that, you also get your where you come from also affects. If you're a peasant, you get more. Oh yeah, I forgot about SP in like TP, I think. No, it's stamina points, because I was like, no, I'm better than this. I'm not gonna call it power points. It's stamina points. But the way action economy work in this system is basically just that you have mana points, which is a pretty typical like resource system, where it's just like you have 50 of these and then you spend 20, not 20, but you spend like 5, you know, to cast a spell. But for like physical attacks would also have their own resources called stamina points. So it's like, if you want to punch someone, it costs 1 stamina point, and then at the start of a return you regen like 1 to 2 stamina points depending on your level. And yeah, so like anti-magic people who can't use mana, they would rely purely on stamina points, and everything would cost stamina points. and more magic focused people would use a lot more mana points and have low stamina points. But there would be some spells that are like mana, that cost both. So it's like 8 mana plus 2 SP to like do a Noel like spear attack, or what, like lance attack. And then yeah. Oh yeah, then I'm not doing mana elements anymore. I was like, oh, I'll do mana. I think I changed mana elements. Mana elements were basically like each element had a unique effect. So if you used like a fire spell, it would apply singe or burn, or like on fire. If you did an ice spell, it would like apply ice. But I'm like, no. Oh yeah, Witch's Forest. That is a background you can be in. The Witch's Forest, which is like, it's not witch. I mean, there are a lot of white witches in that forest, so yeah, I guess it kind of is. Yeah, it was basically CE traits. I was like, yeah, everyone gets a CE trait, and it's like, that's a dumb idea. So now I just turned it into like the like common elements cost less. There's like common, rare, and then like legendary elements. The common ones costing the least amount, the rare costing a little more, and then the legendary costing a lot. So it'd be like your base spell cost would be determined by your element, but like the higher on the tier you go, the crazier spells you can do. Because if it's like oh, fire would be common, you know, like fire would be a common element, but you can't do a lot with fire. It's like you can create things, you can burn stuff, that's kind of it. But like in legendary, you would have like time and gravity, and you can do some you can make some crazy spells if your element is like time in gravity, because you can just do more with it than fire. So it would cost more at a baseline, but you can like do more stuff whenever you get to spell creation. And then, oh yeah, anti-magic, that was a whole thing. Oh yeah, anti-magic weapons, that's right. Basically, the way the anti-magic class worked is that it's like each grimoire is based around weapons than like actual spells themselves. So it'd be like, you know, Asa had the sword grimoire, someone else would have like the bow grimoire, someone would have like the like club grimoire, someone would have like the gun grimoire or something. And those are the weapons you use for your like your type of you know, weapons you could put in there, and you'd have like a weapon limit of like, you can only hold 5 weapons in the grimoire, and that's it. And you know, as you level up, you get more and more slots to put weapons in there and make them anti-magic weapons. But yeah. And then grimoires. Okay, I do really like this. First off, I do really like that I gave every single kingdom their own 4 and 5 leaf grimoire, because of course people are like, you know, of course people want like, oh, I have a 4-leaf clover, but I'm from the Diamond Kingdom, you know. So I made each individual things. This is technically not a 4-leaf spade grimoire. There's no 4-leaf spade grimoire, but like, come on now, it's Lucius. Come on now, he definitely did. And then everyone has their own unique 5-leaf grimoire. But yeah. And then these things could change depending on... Oh no, they couldn't change. Just, yeah, that's what they look like. What's this? Oh god, combat type. Oh Christ, this. Oh, thank god I changed this. So the original idea was like... each... like... the spells you make would be separated into like offense, defense, healing, and then like support. And so the idea would be like, if you're an offensive mage, you can only make offensive spells, but you can make some defensive spells. And it's like, oh, if you're a defensive mage, you make mainly defensive spells, and you can make a handful of offensive spells, so on and so forth. Actually, isn't that bad of an idea? It's basically just like, hey, if you choose to be an offensive mage, make offensive spells and only make a couple defensive and like some healing spells. I actually might do a thing of like make it like a little bit of a spectrum maybe. So like if you're like on offensive, you can make as many offensive spells if you like, but you can only make 4 defensive spells and you can only have 1 healing spell. And if you're like if you're like a defensive mage, you can make like 4 healing spells, but only 1 offensive spell or something.
All roads lead back to Nen types.
Fuck, it is Nen types. It is just Nen types.
It's a good idea though, because like, yeah, they work for a reason.
Yeah, I am gonna write that idea down so I don't forget it. No, it's just I'm hyping stuff. There isn't a lot to say. Okay. Yeah. Support magic. It's gonna be its own class. Again, just no sauce in the presentation. It's just I'm putting the panels down on the page. Okay, this is a slide I was actually kind of proud of because, I do kind of like the way this looks. It is pretty good. Not perfect, but I do like it. However, so okay, I made it so it's like, oh, you can only use like certain abilities based on the class you chose. So like, if you're a creation magic user, you can make summons, but you can't like use you can't like make spells to give you physical buffs because that's a reinforcement magic thing. And I realized like that's really, really stupid and like a bad idea. It's like, yeah, and then like as I say here, the whole idea would be like, oh, you can only use reinforcement magic spells if you multi-class into it. You know, if you're like a creation magic user, if you want reinforcement magic spells, you have to multi-class into it. I'm like, that's really stupid. So I changed it to just, if you're that class and you make stuff from said class, it just costs less. That's like so much easier instead of, yeah, you just cannot make this thing unless you multi-class. And it's like, that's really stupid. I still am going to keep the thing of anti-magic. You cannot multi-class into anti-magic because that's not how that works. Can't just do that. Also might make it so they gain more of those, maybe. That would actually be good. That just makes sense. Get multi-class into like offense and defense. And then there was the... Yeah, basically just encouraging it, but not saying, you can't use it, because, like, that's stupid. And then there were the classes themselves, which, yeah. Of course, I gave anti-magic users their, like, half devil form, and then their devil union and all that, because, like, come on now. Come on now. We need to give it that. What magic type of magic is house magic? Wood. And then, okay, this is it's a really weird one, because, like, reinforcement magic is, like, technically just a thing anyone can learn, but, like, I made it its own thing of, like, reinforcement magic, specifically people for, like, Merleona, Luck, and Magna, who, like, specifically just beat people up with their spells. So it's like, yeah, that's a class in and of itself. People who, like, who are physical fighters, but aren't, like, anti-magic. So they don't use a lot of mana. They usually focus on SP, but it's not as complicated. Okay, there is a different... Yes, there is a... Like, Devil Union is its own separate thing where anyone can technically do Devil Union. As long as you have, like, a Devil contract, because that's what Noct does. He does Devil Union. I'm specifically talking about, like, the anti-magic Devil Union, which, I mean, I guess anyone could... I haven't made Devils yet, but Devils is going to be a thing where you can make a contract with a Devil, and then depending on their rank, you either gain a, like, aspect you get to add to your spells. So it's like you make a contract with the like with a devil, and their thing is like chains, then that means you get to add chains to your magic, and you gain buffs from that. And then as you go up higher, and if you somehow make a contract with a high ranking devil, you get like a second magic type, and you get to, you know, get mana from them, and so on and so forth. There'll probably be some drawbacks. Like, by the way, you have a devil. You made a contract with a devil. They can, like, do stuff. You know, and you're gonna be sunshine and rainbows. Even though, I mean, contract with devils are very good. And there was creation, which pretty self-explanatory. And then esoteric, also pretty self-explanatory. Well, esoteric isn't. It's specifically just, this is the class where, do you want to do some crazy stuff that breaks all rules of reality and logic? Go here. / do you want to just throw out giant hunks of magic? You go here. Then there's support, which support, I don't know how I'm doing support, because support is equally, like, healing spells, while also, like, spatial, like, healing spells / buffs, and then, like, spatial magic also in here for teleportation. And it's like, I guess, like, teleporting would just buff you. I guess that's how it would work. But yeah, that's kind of it. Oh yeah, Viking enemies. I was gonna make Viking enemies where they're like, because the whole lore, I guess, is like each kingdom like settled down and like chose a thing to specialize in. So like Clover focuses on like trade and all that, and they like hooked up with Hino country and all that. You know, Diamond Kingdom, they're more focused on like getting resources and all, like magic crystal resources and all that, gems. Heart focuses on like food resources and all that, and then Spade focuses on like military power and all that, and they like all work together to create like a harmonious thing. And the thing Spade is dealing with is that basically like Vikings are attacking Spade, and Vikings, like, their grimoires are runes on their bodies and all that. Fused magic would basically be its own separate thing, and it's just you can. It would basically just be multi-classing, but for types is what I was gonna do. Oh no, esoteric isn't weird stuff. Esoteric is like just the big stuff, because like Yuno's an esoteric and he has wind magic, and that's pretty simple. Ki, I do have Ki. I don't got a lot going on with Ki. Oh yeah, it was basically just Ki takes SP instead of mana to use, and the idea would be you gain special ability. Like once you take the like Ki skill, you can unlock certain Ki abilities in the shop. Is basically what it would do. So you get like the precognition ability cost 3 Ki, and for 3 Ki you gain advantage on any reaction roll, or something like that, you know. And then eventually you would learn like in 10, not in 10. Ziten. You would learn like Ziten and all that. Yeah, training is just not a thing anymore. Training dying. I mean, it is going to be a thing when it's completely changed. Yeah, that's kind of it. Now I need to make a separate thing. Because I'm not using this anymore. I'm making a new thing. Oh. Yeah, I'm just making an entirely new system page for this. Because it is very old, and I need to change a lot about it. There we go. Question is, what image do I do? Oh, I'm definitely going to turn this into a system. Not a system. I'm going to turn this into a campaign when this is finished. That is going to be the main purpose of this. I'll probably do a couple like one-shots and stuff like that when the system is done, but I'm not going to do like a full campaign until either Tokyo Ghoul or JJK are finished, or until I get to a point where I can do 3 campaigns a week, which I probably could. It's just I cannot do that right now. But yeah, I guess I'll start working on this a little bit, because I'll be right back. Okay. So, we need to find an image to work for the cover. Because I think this one is fine. It works pretty good, but like I can do better. I can find a better one. It's just really good. It's just so good. Oh, I just don't. It's just this one is like so good. It's like it's perfect in every way, shape, or form. We're doing the Black Clover system. It is perfect in every way. I don't know. Oh, there is. Ooh, yeah. No, I did see this one, and I thought, God, this one kind of rocks too. That one's really good. I just had to like cut out that part. Gotta have to cut out a lot of this. Because Black Clover has a lot of amazing spreads. It's just hard to find. Fuck, this one's even better. Oh, they have the words cut out. Oh, this one might be it. Ah, it has the words cut out. That's really good. It's gotta be. Like. Maybe. Ooh, the fist bump could be good. Actually. Like chapter 1 that we see all the time. He was a little too basic, though. Well, there's like no good version with it cut out. Ooh, the anime version kind of works. Oh no, that's the video game. The video game, the mobile game. Ah, fuck, that's good too. And no, it's not. God, where's like. Oh god, that could work too. Where is a full image of this? No, give me a image. Like this, kind of really good too. There's a lot of space to work with. I guess. Okay, here's what I could do. Come here. Oh, god damn it. Now I have to. Oh, shit. Okay. Did I get the link? don't get the link, it won't work. Problem is I have to go find the cutout version. It's gonna take a really long time. And not really. Where is it? There it is. What? Oh, come on. Ooh, oh, this one's pretty good. Actually, hang on. This is a very different one. What do you mean the link doesn't work? Oh my god. Come on. Don't be like this. To open an image in a new tab. Oh. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to make 3 different versions of the title, and then you all can vote which one you think is the best and help me decide. Or who knows, maybe we'll just have 3 titles. Because I felt like having 3 titles. But yeah, if you're ever thinking about making a system, this is what happens. Oh, holy! Thank you! Regen Matthews for the £10. Thank you. It wasn't even for a goal or anything. Thank you for that. Favorite sub-organization in Limbus, i.e. Heisho, Egger, Tintang, Tech Alliance. Ooh. Me personally, it's Index, but that's kind of a cop-out because that's a finger. But if we're talking favorite, like, fixer organization or something that isn't, like, finger, probably... God, it's really hard to say. What even is there? I do quite like the Butlers. The Butlers are kind of cool with it. Heisho are also really good, because Heisho have, like, a lot of lore applied to them. Which I do quite... Hot take. I like the Heisho season. I think there should have been more variety. I don't think we need to get rid of Rooster Sinclair and replace it with, like, a dragon or anything. And I think it would have been great. But I did quite love the lore with those. Is there? Even is there for, like, fixer organizations? Or not even fixer organizations, just anything.
I mean, you have the associations.
God, what even are there? HH, what would you choose?
Oh, that's a tough one.
So I'm also trying to think... Oh, duh, I know. Okay. If we're talking specifically just Project Moon in general and not Limbus, She. I love the She Association. I love Eugen. I love the She. They're so cool.
Maybe it's a cop out, but I really like how the new League of Line is shaping up, at least IT wise, because I find both ideas really
the
interesting.
new League of Literatures.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
like, they
quite
count,
good.
bro.
Yeah, they count. I haven't seen enough of them, but like, yeah, they count.
Because if all of them get like Eagle Gear, I think they're gonna be like awesome.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, well, Ahab probably won't for like obvious reasons. Like gas harpoon ID, yeah, I don't care. You know, could be big.
But yeah, I would tell she for sure. Again, unless we're going Limbus only. If we're going Limbus only, probably Heisho. Oh, I'm so stupid. Kurokumo is my favorite organization. I love the Kurokumo so much. And it's solely because I was hard carried through the early game by Kurokumo, Ishmael, and Heathcliff.
I have similar feelings towards the Blade lineage IDs, but it's
Oh my,
definitely to a lesser extent because it just kind of
because I like
rough,
Kurokumo,
man.
where
They don't-
Kurokumo is still like solid nowadays. Blade lineage is borderline unplayable.
No, it's still very playable. It's just they're taking each Blade lineage member individually out back and then shooting at them and replacing them with the Kento 7 with the Season 7 ID. Because you got fucking Index Foss, you got Index Dawn, we're gonna get Index Yi-Sang. Like, Sinclair's probably gonna be the Binky guy, so that's another Poise ID. It's just gonna like.
They're just fitting the. Also, I found a better background than this one, because this one, they're just fitting the lore of the Blade lineage slowly dying. Hey, whoa. We'll probably get a Ongdu ID. Probably. Hopefully.
And like, Super Bamboo Kim, I would hope, because that's kind of the only way
We're gonna
to
have
save
to
the
wait for
Blade.
the Intervalo, I'm not gonna lie to you.
We're not getting an Hangdu ID in the Intervalo. I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
Would you do artificial magic in Diamond Kingdom? Probably. I mean, what even would be artificial magic? Oh yeah, I guess, like, okay. Not to speak the name of the devil itself, but kind of the Boruto thing of, oh yeah, we have little devices that just produce an element.
Alright, that's enough out of you, man. You can't be saying that.
I kind of had to. Okay, how would I do this? First, okay, again, another tip if you're making a system. A major thing that I've learned that is very important is finding a good font. Not enough people use unique fonts, and they really should. Because it makes everything look so much better. Gives it passion. A little taste. Makes it look different. Also, you get to see some crazy names, like Architect's Daughter. Who names... Why would you name it that? What does that mean? You know what am I doing?
Oh my god, High Guard is 3v3?
3v3?
3v3 hero should be Jesus Christ.
Oh, the background music, it is, I guess I could link it. It is Orange Lounge OST.
Orange Lounge by Orange Lounge, you see.
Yes. Is that a video game, AJ, or is it just free music?
It's a band, yeah.
No,
It's a
yeah,
band, I'm
it's
pretty
just
sure.
royalty-free music.
Oh, not royalty free, but like, yeah, they don't like the YouTube system doesn't apply to it.
That's concerning.
Yeah, like we are risking it, but you know how it is.
Yeah, I wish you would have told me that before I put it in a lot of things.
I did tell you that, yes.
So,
You just
wait,
forgot,
can
I
everyone
guess.
hear?
Oh, Justin's back.
Yeah, I returned. So what's going on?
I'm working on the Black Clover system.
Great, because I kind of returned because I wanted to ask HH something.
Sure. We're still streaming, by the way.
Okay, yeah, sure, that's fine. They can hear. They can hear. So, it made it sound like I'm gonna ask them something like bad, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you
sound-
why?"
You made it sound really weird for no reason.
So, like, how quickly would your mom rebound if something tragically happened to your dad? Anyways, the actual thing I wanted to ask you was like, what's a good panel to show like someone learning something, and not like learning something like literally, but like thematically, like a good moment to show like, oh, I get a better understanding. Someone getting a better understanding. There's like good moments of that in JJK.
People understand.
Dep-
Mega's
depends
domain
for-
expansion, probably.
It depends on the it depends on the vibe you're going for. Like, do you want like manic excitement? Do you want like shock or something like that?
That's kind of was gonna put like multiple of them.
Like Megami, like I mean, there is like Megame's, Gojo's Awakening.
Learning about something, boy, I have the page for you.
What?
I think you should. I think so. I think someone should go and find put a fight here.
Oh God! I get
The
it.
king
But by the
of
way,
the-
I
by the way-
obviously, this is him just reacting to the death, of course. And if you don't think it
I
is
mean,
him
the
reacting to a
bottom
death,
panel works,
he-
right?
you obviously have zero emotional intellect, and you are a emotional intellectual child.
Also, by the way, I
You
have
do
to
not understand
have
that.
to say that the anime did this in the funniest way, where it was like a split-second cut to Megumin and then Yuji going, "I get it," which is the worst way to adapt the scene ever. It kills every single.
It's,
It,
it is
Because even they themselves are like, we don't want to touch this. We don't want to touch this scene.
it shoots the emotional impact of what the panel was going for in the goddamn foot.
'Cause,
and
okay,
it just looks like
I
the
guess
guy-
spoilers for the JJK manga. Cover your ears for a second. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna directly spoil it, but like implied. Thank God they did, because I don't want another 10 years of discourse of is she or is she not. It's just here's the panel, real quick, fast. Oh, I get it, and then we move on because I don't want another. The pure joy I felt when people were like,
Mhm.
oh no, you just don't get social cues. You just don't understand the social cues of this situation. The situation is very social cue heavy. You just don't get it. Actually, that's just how he reacted to the death. You just didn't pick up on that because you're socially intellect. And then we got hit with that next chapter, and it's like, I hate you all. I was correct.
Your vindication is a hell of a drug.
it felt so good to see all these people, these like basement chuds go, actually, I understand social situations a lot more than you guys do. And then they read the situation wrong. So funny.
Mhm. Yeah, but sorry for kind of interrupting your stream. I did that just because I'm working on something from a duo.
I'm
So
literally picking a font, man. Please.
I'm picking a font. Okay, I guess I can talk about it. I'm like reworking philosophies. So I decided that would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just making it because I felt kind of like the base system one, while it's good, people focusing more on just the fact that you can use it to get an ability. So I wanted to keep that while keeping the narrative in sense. Basically, in the system, you can get a philosophies both mechanically from being low HP and theoretically narratively from being in an important moment. But I wanted to separate them in two different mechanics so both can feel more important and like people can still chase that narrative high, because I feel like a system incentivizing narrative character development in its mechanics is really important and cool. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Especially as you see it a lot in freeform systems where there's something that directly, well, it doesn't have written rules, it instead incentivizes story moments and stuff with its rules. Anyways, if you're picking for a font, pick a medieval font. The end. Okay.
That's what I'm trying to do.
What-
I
yeah.
think Fajalo 1. I think this one works. It's not
That
medieval.
sounds like something that does not sound like a font, I'm gonna say.
The only one I was also thinking of is Kalma, and you can just look at the stream. This one. I don't know which is better. Because this one fits, but I don't think it's a good font.
Let me update my stream. I think I like that font. I think it fits.
I kind of prefer this one, but I don't know if this one's a little too basic.
Also, you love doing the covering face thing.
Yes, it's I like it. It's fun.
So like it just kind of just happens. Like yeah, a lot of images are like centered faces.
EB Grand. I did see EB, and then EB Grand. Ooh, yeah, this one. Yeah. Yeah. Oh wait, I didn't share it with you, Justin. I was like, you could just look at it. I forgot I didn't share the new one. Yeah, it's I like it. Okay, hang on. I do have to. You're doing. Go to starting soon. Hold up. I want someone copying the link somehow. There, Justin.
Thank you.
The new one. But yeah. It's like I like it because it's like a good it's a little playful thing of like haha. It's like, yeah, guys, what's this Black Clover thing? But yeah, I also just think it looks nice. How does it feel being
Yeah, I
the
mentioned
Matthew
it.
Mercer of enemy TTRPGs? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Matthew Mercer?
Thank you.
What?
First of all, you say thank you for the compliment.
No, I don't,
Tommy.
because that's what are you talking about? Like someone walking up to you and Justin and say, "Hey, how's it feel being God? How's that feel?" You don't thank someone for calling you God. You go, "Are you insane?"
It would feel
I
very
would be
nice.
like, thanks. Thanks. You know, it feels
Justin,
amazing.
you're
you know,
the Brandon Lee
it
Mulligan of
slapped my
anime
thighs when I walked.
TTRPGs. You're the Brandon Lee Mulligan of club.
Take his name out of
TTRPGs.
your goddamn mouth. Okay, take it. Don't mention it. Don't speak his name. You people don't get to speak his name. Anyways, thank you. But the Matthew Mercer is actually Ikari. Go watch Saturday Morning, guys. This is an advertisement. I'm a industry plant. But thank you very much, Birdu. Being the Rustage of anime or TRPGs, I think
Okay, now that's
Rustage is the
fitting.
Rustage
That's
of
fitting.
anime TRPGs.
Yeah, also, yeah, Rustage is the
No, no,
Rustage of anime TRPGs.
He does anime TTRPGs. He does like literally all of them. I guess not. It's Pirates D&D, which by the way, Houseman, you really gotta look on to Pirates, Space Pirates. It's
I'll look at it at some point. I do need something.
at
Close
least
to.
for it is at least for one character, which is Josh Safe Hayes' character Rick Plan, where he's in character 24/7, and it's great. Everyone has a pretty good characters,
I
but
do like
Josh
that.
Safe Hayes kind of steals.
There are some TTRPGs where I like can't get into them, podcast wise, because like so many of them just like break character, and it's like I kind of want to like hear you all talk. I don't want to like they'll say one thing and then they'll immediately break character, and it's like no, keep the RP going. Stop breaking RP.
Yeah. The early episodes are like carried by the cast because everyone they meet in the early episodes is an unlikable asshole, but later on it becomes charming.
That seems about right for Rustage.
Yeah. Like I had to drop it for like a week because every character they met was just the worst person ever. But then Rustage kind of goes back and like fixes some of them, so they're not awful to be around, and it's way better. Yeah, we like Rustage if he didn't want to if he didn't want to touch his friends. That sounds weird. He wants to consensually.
He wants them cardinally, yes.
Yes.
He wants them cardinally, but anytime he gets anywhere close to it, he's like, haha, guys, it's a funny bit, right? Haha, yeah. As he's milking his friend who turned into a cow, and it's like, I don't think you can say that as a joke anymore, man. I think we took a step. I think we took a step over a line somewhere.
There's a amount of romances you can do with your friends before it gets to something more, and Rustage has broken that. Okay.
This look good. Like
I'm
that.
just waiting until he somehow sneaks a romance arc into Pirates D&D, even though they're all awful people, other than Crag and Navina and Rick, kind of.
Yeah, like, it could happen. You're already like backtracking.
Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna pick all the awakenings we didn't represent in our original philosophy. So like Maki's, I guess basically just big character development arcs, like big moments of character development. I guess. Oh yeah, Yuji's.
Anyways, Justin, you weren't here for that, I don't think, but apparently Highguard, that one game from the Game Awards, is a 3v3.
That's
Multiplayer, yeah, battle, like hero shooter, I think. Is it a hero
that
shooter?
is.
He's probably
It is a hero.
3v3.
It said when it was first announced, it was like a new brand of hero shooter.
a
It
new
was like
brand of hero
the
shooter,
worst
and-
marketing way to worst marketing.
Wasn't
ever.
Jeff like guys, I'm gonna cry. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life, and it's like, really?
Yeah.
This?
To be
Yeah,
fair,
they gave
apparently,
it
like,
they
okay,
gave it.
from what I hear,
Mhm.
right, it's it was gonna be someone else in the final time slot.
Yeah, but
and
Jeff
it was a
liked it so
really
much.
no, because like they had to cancel. Like the guys had to cancel, like
Mhm.
they couldn't be there or something like that to that effect. So like, and no one else wanted to take the fucking final slot for like obvious reasons. So like, Highguard just kind of had to take it, I guess.
I heard a completely different story. What I heard was that the Jeffs just like it so much they offered it to High Guard, and they were like, "Sure, bet."
I
Also,
can't imagine that's true.
there is a Gachiakuta system. If you go to Sun Punch, they're making one in their Discord at the moment.
I didn't know that. What's a panel of like the Yuji's "I'm you" whole speech? Because they could pick the panel where he's talking, or the one where he's walking and
Probably walking.
chasing Mahito.
Okay, no. Use the walking as the background for the thing.
It's a really good. That's really good. I could do that, but I know it would. Because I'm looking at the panel and I'm seeing how it could work. You know, you only get to live once. Alright, so that's 2. I have Maki's and Yuji's big character arcs. Or anyone else who gets a big moment of character development in Jujutsu K that we haven't referenced already.
Where is my...
No.
Where is
No,
it?
none come to
Is
mind.
gradient only for Phil? That's messed up.
You can't do grade. Yeah, you can't do gradient.
You can't do gradient
borders.
text? I can't believe that.
Yeah, gradient.
Okay.
This is
You
why
can do text-
Photoshop
You
is.
can't do text art. You can't do text.
I couldn't. It wouldn't let me.
Okay. You click on insert and you do word art.
What?
Up top, insert word art.
Oh, I see.
This is Choso. Yeah, this is Choso.
I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm just gonna...
Oh shit, the Leviathan's waking up near Virginia? That's fucked up.
It is?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Damn.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You know,
Leviathan is
pretty much
waking
too
up
much
near
stuff.
Virginia. What's so
Yeah,
complex
the
about
Leviathan.
The end days are coming. Oh, that's crazy.
it? Yeah, we gotta get on that one... What was he, like... Was it Middle Eastern? That Middle Eastern guy who was like, by the way, I've been talking to God, and I have rafts. So we're gonna meet up at this place, and we're gonna get on the raft. And then the day came, and he went, actually, guys, sorry, I got it wrong. It's not today. Anyway, I'm gonna drive off in my Mercedes Benz. And it's like, oh, I get it. I see. I understand what's happening here.
I see. A man generously decided to help those in need.
Yeah, out of the kindness of his heart, warning people of the flood. Sadly, it just didn't happen. God, do you ever look at something and it's like, I can do better. I just don't know how to do better.
Let me
Rounded
look at
edges.
it. Let me look at it. Wait a second.
How do I do that with text boxes?
Yeah. By the way, this is like half of system making
Where-
and slide things.
Okay, why
Deciding,
aren't
like,
you doing-
random stuff that like
Why aren't you doing word art like I said, House?
Because I'm not doing word art.
Why not?
how do you do word art?
It has what you want.
Word art is
You
so
click on
complex,
insert-
dog. Word art, I'm not doing word art.
It really isn't. Where's the fucking link? Where's the fucking...
What are you talking about? Word art is like so hard to do.
I'll do it, man. I'll do
Oh,
it.
how
Give me the
did I
fucking
do that?
system link. Give me the link to the presentation.
I did. Oh, yeah, not that way.
No.
Hang on, I'll just do it.
Yeah, like this is about this is about fidelity, man. I want it to look good.
Oh, and then you mess with fill color. I understand. That is immediately better. Why? Oh, I got out. I was like, where am I? I accidentally closed out of it. Hang on, this is gonna take. It's gonna be so much faster. There we go. It's fixed. Would you guys say anyone in JJK D&D has an agenda? I don't know.
We're done with I don't do agendas.
That's false. You do have an agenda for Felix.
I have things I want to do.
No, I mean, you want him to drink alcohol for some reason, like really bad.
That's because it's funny. I think sometimes I break character. I don't think like it makes a lot of logical sense for Felix to really want to drink alcohol, but I find it funny, so I do it.
Sometimes a characters are fine, but the bits that they do, you know,
Yeah.
more than like anything.
Let's get a
And the more you deny me, the more the bit goes on. Like I have to go to yeah.
We can't condone that, Justin.
Maybe. You find a better well maybe. Can't condone it, but just gonna happen.
There's a hat update for Megabonk. Oh, right.
A what update?
Hat.
What hats?
They added a hat.
Like seriously, there
Oh.
has to be more character development, like big moments of character development in JJK. There has to be. We have not referenced it. Fuck.
Like,
VAR doesn't have one really.
talk about
Talk about what moment specifically?
Higuruma.
I just found Higuruma.
The funny unlock when he apologized.
Funny
to Hinata
install.
Uesugi. Not install. He already had it within him.
It's sadly
It's gonna be such a.
the panel's too big. Anyways, I'm gonna go again to watch the video, and I won't return this time. I'm not gonna go in and out. Sorry.
It's fine. This look tacky, HH. I can't tell if it looks tacky or not.
Tacky?
Yeah.
I don't.
Looks like it was made in 2013, you know?
I mean, man. It's just kind of like what you gotta. It's a TTRPG for anime, man. Are they cutting hair like talking?
Okay, that's better. There we go. That's so much better. Yeah, it's good. I can't really think of anything else for those.
One slide down, baby.
Yep, the rest is going to be a lot of copy and pasting. Probably.
Because it is just a lot of text.
There's a lot of text, and I just got to make the text look better.
And read better, maybe.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. It stopped. New position. Need to find a new position. Oh, that sucks.
Well, I think that's where we're gonna call it. I'll probably work on this some more. I'll probably stream again Wednesday It's kind of the only time I'm free this week to do something like this. Maybe Saturdays next week when I'm not doing Tokyo Ghoul. But yeah, good first stream, except for the beginning bits.
Where your computer blew up.
My computer blew up for a little bit. But yeah, I think I'll probably be back Wednesday. Hang on. If you do want to see updates when we're gonna go live, because I'm gonna attempt to like, Chris, give me the link. Huh. Oh, I see. Dumb. Hang on. There. They changed the way invite links work. But basically, I'm gonna attempt to post like an hour or two, maybe a day announcement if I am or am not gonna stream. This is kind of just gonna be a whenever I feel like it thing. I'll get a schedule in the future, maybe. Who knows? We'll have to see how the next one goes. Other than that, this kind of just exists as a way to force me to sit down and work on something. Work on the systems. But if you want to see those announcements, along with see some of the systems we talked about here, you can follow that link to our Discord. And you can check them out there. But yeah, I think that's it. Guess I'll see you Wednesday, maybe.